Hello and welcome to my channel. We've got a lovely crow in the background, which is actually good news because, yeah, the blackbirds are good. They scare off some of the other predators like the hawks. And I went out to feed the chickens and George this morning. I keep forgetting that not everyone knows the word chook. And yeah, they all ran. George made this funny noise and they all ran and hid because there's a lot of foliage that they can run and hide. And I'm like, oh, okay, there's a predator around. And I have seen the wedge-tailed eagles. There's a pair around. I haven't seen the hawks, but it's good to hear the crow. So it's a sound of something safe or a message that's coming through. Classic kind of Aussie sound. So let's see what is coming in the crow. Let's see. So the 8th of March. Okay, the 8th of March. We are getting closer and closer to that beautiful Pisces new moon. And what came out? The little fish. Surprise. Surprises at the moment. We had the Tower yesterday. We've got the Page of Cups here. The little fish is in the cup. Surprise. And it sort of can create this wavy water. Now that can also be excitement. It can be like, oh, there's something interesting and good and exciting happening, or it can be something just puts you a little bit out of kilter in some way. So it's these emotional waves that I think that we're riding in. But the Page of Cups is messages that are coming through, asking you to open your heart to something, and perhaps there's a little bit of hesitation around that with the Two of Swords, or you're waiting for some kind of offer or decision that's coming through, and it's a little bit like the Two of Swords is uncertainty around a decision or an offer or something that's on offer here. So whether it's come in or you're waiting for it, but it feels like, yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. You know, with the Nine of Pentacles, this actually could be a good sign. It's about stepping into freedom and independence. And perhaps it could be some kind of good news about a financial situation or improvement in some way to the material realm. Let's see what else is coming in. The Six of Pentacles, yeah, a little bit of extra coming in, things balancing out. And the Wheel of Fortune, ready to expand and grow. Okay. And so the Lover's card, the Choice, next to the Page of Cups. So I was going to say this little innocent Page of Cups is here saying, yeah, there's a choice here for your heart. Something's on offer here that they're asking you to open your heart to, or your heart is ready to rebalance and expand into a new place. But there's this sense of, you know, there's a hesitation around the choice that's coming in. So yeah, the Lover's card does represent the choice, but here comes there's something potentially surprising, but with the Page of Cups. But it's the element of like, I'm not sure, but the Page of Cups can be nervous excitement, you know, opening your heart and feeling excited about a potential opportunity that's coming your way. But either way, I feel on the higher spiritual level, because we're getting Neptune getting involved now. It's going, okay, I'm the ruler of Pisces and this new moon's going to be conjunct me and close to me. And so I'm going to have a little influence on what's going on here. And I'm going to send a message to everybody that it's time to open their hearts. And this is a message coming in from the higher spiritual realms. And our little conscious minds, which is the Two of Swords, our little minds here trying to make a choice that's very clear up in the higher realms. The angels are like the sun shining. It's very clear. But the two humans there in the Lover's card, it's clouded between them. I'm not sure whether this is the right choice or we're waiting for this choice or decision to be made in some way. The higher realms are like going, yeah, the choice is clear. It's, you know, really asking you to open your heart to something new. But our minds are like this Two of Swords, blindfolded, might not see this coming, surprise, blindsided in some way. Or my mind can't quite decide whether to trust my rational mind or my intuition here. And the little human part of us is like, I'm not sure about this. But we're getting this very strong message from the spiritual realm that this is something that we're being asked to open our hearts to. So it's this mystical message that doesn't quite make sense to our human brains at the moment, or we're uncertain about stepping into where it goes. But it comes with this lovely energy. If the Nine of Pentacles is saying, take some time out, this is very much your choice, your decision, doing things on your terms with this Nine of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is saying, give a little bit to it, perhaps, because there's something here that can expand and grow. The Wheel of Fortune is expansion. Now, for some of you, there's some kind of interesting synchronistic or lucky offer that comes in here. So, but still there's this weird hesitation with the Two of Swords, or that you're still waiting. It may be that the offer comes in, and with the Six of Pentacles, it's a little bit more than what you were expecting, but it wasn't like a massive thing. It was like, it balances things out, but it's not necessarily like the big solution to everything. But at the same time, it creates a space of expansion to come through. So I would say just, it really feels like, they keep showing me Neptune. This offer comes from Neptune, saying, open your heart to this. And it's like, why? Why? But it feels like some of our human parts trying to make sense of what that is. And it does come with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Pentacles, which is something balance can, on the material realm, can expand and grow in your life if we consider what it is that this higher spiritual message is asking us to open our hearts to. So things coming towards you, offers, questions, decisions pending, and then it's like, how are we going to respond to that and make sense of it and decide whether this is what you really want to open up to or not. So it does feel like, it feels like there's a part of us, like our heart is expanding into new places, with the heart expansion. Trust how you're feeling. You might have to really trust your intuition with this. But it's wanting to expand into new places, make new connections in some way. Perhaps the Six of Pentacles can be about the giving and receiving within a relationship. Perhaps something can be balanced out around that. It can be charity, the Six of Pentacles, giving a little bit more to something or someone, or being open to receive if that's what you need as well. So it really is about, listening to what this message is and how much have you got to give, because this Wheel of Fortune is saying, it looks like a little thing with the Page of Cups, this little innocent surprise, I've got this thing on offer, but there's all this other bigger, higher energy surrounding it, around expanding your heart into new areas that could feel like maybe you don't feel ready for this, or maybe it's exciting but it just feels big, or maybe it's like, I'm not sure about it. So, but I kind of feel more the nervous excitement. That's the feeling I'm getting with this Page of Cups. So the more like, oh, that sounds really good, but I don't know if I could do that, or I don't know if I'm ready, or I don't know if I've got the time, or I don't know if I've got the money. But that sounds really good, and it's almost like the universe is saying, from this message from Neptune is saying, but you get to choose. Perhaps you can choose this. You need to make a choice here as to whether you want to be doing, stepping, I don't want to say doing, because it's not the Page of Cups. It's an intuitive feeling that comes in of opening your heart to a new energy, a new space. So even though it's kind of like those parts of us that go, wouldn't that be nice? Neptune is kind of saying nice is not enough. This could be possible. You have to choose it. And it's like looking at deconstructing those parts of us that are going, well, why can't you choose it? Or what's going on here? So interesting. I feel like this is where we're starting to get into the lovely mystical Piscean realms of the intangible and the spiritual and the imagination, and what we're opening up to, and surprisingly opening up to on this higher spiritual level. So it feels like, okay, I'm starting to feel the beautiful vibration of moving into this Pisces new moon energy, which is really lovely. So I'm starting to feel it. So yeah, that's the reading for the 8th of March. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. They are just bringing me up to the fact that we did have the Tower yesterday, which is some kind of shift and change, whether it's a change of consciousness, perception, or something changed in your world. And now it's like a question of what choices are you making around this, or what choices are you waiting for here? But still, it just feels like the opening. You can open up to this. And because we've got Neptune involved, there's a little part of it that doesn't quite make sense. I have to say, because I'm going, does that all make sense? I don't know, but that's just what I was getting. And that's very Neptunian. You just kind of go with the flow and what you get. And then you kind of go, how did I get here? What am I doing here? And so it's very much like just allow yourself to kind of, it's very floaty energy, I have to say. It's immersive and floaty. So it might be like just letting yourself flow with this energy and see where it takes you a little bit, is the feeling I'm getting with it. So yes, enjoy the mysterious realms of Neptune. And I do have the new moon reading for coming out. So keep an ear out for that. That should be coming out on the 8th. And yeah, take care.